Oh yes, what's going on YouTube? The Mad Flip here, and today should be Veterans Day. So happy Veterans Day and happy to all the proud military people that serves our country here in the United States of America. So what I'm talking about in this video today is about The Sims 4 Discoverers University. Now to start off from the trailers, from what I've seen in the trailers, it looked like this game might be a really good game. All right, from the trailer alone, it looks like a good game. But then again, when you get a chance to see some videos from, I think, what is it called, EA Game Changers, I think, because I was watching some YouTubers doing their was that game changing video, and they were showing videos, and some people were actually playing parts of the game. And what I saw from the gameplay itself, it looks kind of disappointing to me. Now to start off, you know, it might be better than the last game expansion pack, which is the Solani one or the Island Living one. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it might be better than that game. It's just that moving forward for The Sims, which I guess this whole time for The Sims games that's been disappointing, is the fact that you're paying $40. Now I know $40 to some people, to me anyway, $40 is steep, and especially too looking at this game pack, or expansion pack, game pack, or actually I don't know, is it considered a game pack? Or actually, it's supposed to be an expansion basically. So it's supposed to be expansion, but anyways, to be honest, man, I just don't like the fact that EA, what they do is they're making an expansion, right? And they always make you create another family. I don't want to create another family. Why can't I just continue with my family that I've been playing for years? Since Sims 4, since the base Sims 4 game, I would like to continue that. Why do I need to make a family every time they come up with an expansion? It's just weird how EA does that. It makes you create another family. I just hate that idea. Why can't I just play with the current family I have now? For me personally, the way I play my Sims is, I create me, and then, single me, then, hook up with, I don't know, whoever, a pre-made Sim, or one of those Sims I download from the Sim community lock thing or whatever. Download one of them stuff, get married, have kids, and then start that process. Go through the process from born to death kind of deal. Once you get married, have a kid, go death. So I usually go generations down, which in general, starting off with the original Sims game, or I'm sorry, the original Sims 4 game itself, it didn't have that, where you can't really go life to death, and especially too, you didn't have a tombstone. I didn't understand that in the very beginning. That's the base game, didn't have a tombstone in the very beginning. I mean, of course they changed that with the updates and stuff. They changed it, but in general, I didn't understand why I didn't have that in the base game itself. But besides that, I guess I'm going a little off topic. But anyways, that's the way I play The Sims personally. Don't get me wrong, in this game itself, looks like they have, what people like to do. They're creative. So, of course, when you create a Sims, if you do create another person, or, of course, yeah, that looks impressive. The hair, the clothes, to make them actually look like an actual preppy or teenager. I'm sorry, young adult, my bad, young adult. But besides that, man, I mean, don't get me wrong, that looks pretty interesting and everything. It's just that what I'm disappointed to find out though is the fact that there is no pre-made fraternities and sororities, which was in the previous Sims. Now I'm not sure if it was the Sims 2 or Sims 3. I know one of those two where you could actually, do a lot and all of that, and then actually, join a fraternity, join a sorority. And I mean, I get it with thanks to, was it Get to Work? I think, was it Get to Work? I think I get it. You can make your own. I get you can make your own. It's just that a pre-made one would have been nice, because it's odd, because you did put a secret society. So let me get straight. So there's no pre-made fraternities, sororities, but there is a secret society. Try to understand that. So no fraternities, no secret society. You have a secret society. So I thought that was kind of odd. But besides that, I mean, the game itself, like I said, for $40, I'm just not sure if it's worth the $40. I mean, people who actually played it, like those guys that went to, got a chance to go to the EA Sims camp or whatever. I just want some of their honest opinions if it's worth the $40 or not. Because that's my complaint, is the fact that it's $40, and I'm not sure from what I've seen so far, and from the question and answers I've seen in other YouTubers that put up, videos of question and answers and all that other stuff. I'm just wondering myself, is this worth the $40? Is the question. Truth is, don't get me wrong, I am going to buy it regardless if it's worth it or not. Sad to say, I probably will buy this expansion anyway. So that would kind of defeat the purpose. But at the same time, heck, if you like the game, because this game is very addictive. It is, in a sense, fun to play. And like they said, the reasons why some people play this game, the act of playing God kind of deal, which is kind of odd. Which what I thought was kind of interesting is the fact that there's no stoves in the dorm rooms, which I thought was interesting, which is weird. So no crazy fires in the dorms. I mean, heck, I mean, let's be honest. If you can sleep with a robot, which I'm kind of puzzled and mind blown. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it sounds weird to know that people care about sleeping with robots. I just find that kind of odd. Sleeping with robots. I don't know society we live in, man. Sleeping with robots, but okay. But it's just question, no. But don't get me wrong. I mean, I get it. It's a life simulator. You can have fun. You can do crazy things. There's certain things, like I said, they should have added more. And let's be honest, only two schools you can go to, two schools, and not only just two schools. What was it? Two schools they made. The degrees are pretty much the same, which is weird. I would think they would have a little more differently or more varieties. And then your job choices after you get your degrees. There's what, three new careers, which is weird. Like I said, man, if the base game itself, it should have had more, but for some reason, you got like EA, the greed of EA in general, to break it up into expansions. So they do that. So you get more to play, I guess. So you figure three. So you figure two different schools, three different careers. So that might, I don't know, three careers. I just thought to myself with the degree and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know. But besides that, man, I'm pretty sure for most of us, we'll probably buy this. Me personally, as much as I'm gonna rip on it or was ripping on it for the video, I mean, of course I'm gonna to buy it because the Sims game is very addicting. It's fun to play, and just the idea to do things you haven't done, kind of deal. For me personally, I've never gone to college, so I don't know. From my experience, not from my experience, but what I heard from people who went to college, it sounds like a pretty fun. I mean, I wish in the game itself they could have done, do more crazy things, man. But then again, thanks to an awesome Sims community we got out there, they make mods, right? So hopefully somebody in the community makes some, pretty crazy mods, because that's pretty much what I'm going to be looking forward to. Not just this game, but also people creating their mods and stuff. And hopefully there'll be some crazy mods to make this game more interesting than it already is. So besides that, man, I guess I'm out. YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. I'm out of here. Aloha.